Hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another video. Now, in my information video I did yesterday, gonna try and do some more tap-tap videos. I mean, I haven't really got many other videos actually filmed right now because these are kind of easier to make and stuff. But yeah, essentially what I've kind of got, the situation I've got now is because I used to do the ideas videos such as these, and of course, as you probably know, tapped out is you know, well, the levels have come to an end. So this kind of raises some problems with the ideas. However, what I will be doing is I'm still going to be doing them for a bit anyway. I'm not too sure if I'm going to continue it on to what I've done so far. I'm not really too sure. But I'll basically, when I'll do an idea, I'll talk about what update, what event this should come with, you know, sort of thing. But I'll do that. But I'll be doing some more event videos, some more event ideas. I have my War Memorial one, which Memorial Day event idea, which I've had for ages, or maybe just like a whole World War, you know, like a just like a an army-based update. But I'll talk about that later. In another video. So the first idea does relate to the whole World War thing. This is Mrs. Glick's house with Alice Glick. Now, the first idea. So Alice Glick actually is a war hero. In World War One, she fought. Obviously, I think she snuck in, pretending she was male. I'm not too sure about that though. But she definitely fought in World War One. So I definitely think they should add her into this Memorial Day idea that I've got, or this, you know, like army idea that I've got. I think it'd be a really cool thing to, you know, really would be really cool to add her into it. She makes a lot of sense. You know, to run the event maybe, or well, maybe not her run the event. I can think of better characters, like Grandpa is probably the better character. Although obviously his sort of memory on the war is a bit fuzzy. We know he definitely fought in the war. However, his stories obviously, because he's kind of old, I guess. I'm not too sure if that's the reason, or he's just trying to, you know, brag. But we do know that he obviously isn't always so truthful in his stories, so that could become a little bit of a problem. But you know, if it wasn't Memorial Day, if it was just a general army update, they could, you know, make a joke about it, and it wouldn't be, you know, offensive. But yeah, I would really love to see Alice Glick into some sort of army update. I'm gonna try and do a video on that, guys. But this is my kind of little my little preview, I guess, of that event idea. Yeah, and that's Alice Glick. The next idea is Mrs. Wickerbottom's Pre-Nursery School with the 8 children, Apu's like 8 children. Now, I don't know whether or not these should be individual characters. If they were individual characters, then I would say that they would be non-playable. But if they were like one big, you know, the 8 of them just walk, which I think could work because they all kind of look the same, you know. Because they're only young, aren't they? So they all have the same sort of look. So if they sort of walk in like an 8 of them walk, you know, they have what do you call it? Two. You know, they're in rows of 2 or rows of maybe 3. See, that doesn't work. It'd have to either be in a row of 4 or a row of 2. I'm just trying to think realistically how they would do it. But that could work. Row of 2. They are kind of already in the game, obviously, because there was a task with RP, and I think there's a task with Mandula, but I don't think you see them with Mandula's task. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, they should definitely add them as characters. I think that would be really cool. Now, what kind of event could they add them in? I honestly have a bit kind of I'm not really too sure. There isn't really an immediate one I can think of. Now, I still think that they should make some sort of school event. You know, the back to school promotion, for example, that is a thing. The back to school promotion is what Guild does. They could maybe add them for there. I'm just trying to think of obviously this is a preschool, a pre-nursery, so that's what you do before school, isn't it? So I don't know, maybe they could add it into something like that. Maybe it could be just a random guild offer that comes up. That's the best bet I can really think of, a random guild offer, to be honest with you. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see them in the game. I'd really love to see the octuplets, is that you say it? I don't know. I'd really love to see them in the game. It'd be really cool. Moving on, we have the next idea is the Montessori School, Montessori School, I don't know. Whatever, it's a school, and this comes with Diggs. Now, Diggs isn't a massive character, but you know, he was in 2 episodes, so, and he's did little cameos in other ones, so he's appropriate to add. However, you know, I think a school event would be a pretty cool thing. It's how kind of Christmas did their event, though. That's the only problem I can think of there. Is Christmas kind of did a similar event. You know, with their sort of event was pretty similar because it had you know, had baby. Well, it was quite a lot. It was more infants than it was children though, because I obviously had Ling, I had Kearney's other son, it had other things. But there was a lot of kids that haven't been added yet, so I can think of a really cool. That would be a really cool event. Maybe adding different schools, different educational stuff. Maybe the box factory that could work there. Adding that because that's where they went on a school trip. You know what? I'm probably gonna do that. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do a school idea. We'll do that. That's another event idea I'm gonna do. That'll take me a bit while to come up with some ideas for that. But the next one is again this is the Panda-Monium. Now this is the Panda-Monium actually is inside the zoo. However, I think they should add it as a different kind of I guess a different separate sort of thing from the zoo. I honestly think I mean an animal update would be pretty cool. However, I'm not really too sure if there would be enough stuff to actually add into it. I would like to see some sort of animal update though, because they could add quite a bit. They could obviously add like vets. They could add like vets, veterinaries. There's loads and loads of animals they can add to the buildings. They could add the zoo. They could add. They could get. I'm thinking of the zoo, the vets. There's plenty of vets that have been shown. I'm trying to think of other things that they could do. Pet shops, of course. There already is quite a few pet shops that have been added. But I'm sure there's other stuff that they could add. They could do an animal-centered update. I'm not really too sure about that. However, this could work as a gill offer, or it could work as its own little mini update, a zoo mini update. I could see that happening, and this could be one of the prizes that you get. And this is the Panda-Monium, and I think it should come with a Sim, or is it Slim? I'm not too sure. But Sim costume for Homer. That would be really cool. It'd be a really unique costume for Homer, really different one, and not really so bland as the other ones. And it would also come with Ping Ping as a character. Ping Ping is the panda, obviously the male panda, and of course Mr. Burns forces Homer to go in the Simpson costume. Because he the panda needs to mate or something. It gets a bit weird, but that's kind of what they should do. So anyway, that's pretty much all my ideas. They're sort of how I'd implicate them into a certain events and how I'd implicate them into the games. Implicate them into the games after obviously level 60 is the final level that we get new content in. So anyway, guys, that's it for my ideas. I don't know if any of them are going to be in the game. I hope they are, but that's what I've come up with. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.